Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about one of our favorite topics, and that is the topic of fragrances. And in particular, we're going to be talking about oud. Now I know what you're thinking. I know Middle Eastern fragrances, and in particular oud fragrances, can be hard to wear. I get that. So today I thought I'd talk about 7 of my favorite oud fragrances, and maybe that'll help you make a decision along the way about a good oud fragrance that's easy to wear for you. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. The first fragrance I want to talk about is from Paris Corner and Aroma Concepts USA. We're talking about this guy right here. This is called Ministry of Oud Greatness. Now I know that may sound familiar because this fragrance right here happens to be an inspiration of Initio's Oud for Greatness. That is one of the all-time great Hall of Fame oud fragrances, not only for the scent but also because of the bottle. The bottle is so spectacular. The problem with that fragrance is it can cost you somewhere $300 and north of that. It is a very expensive, high-end quality fragrance, but a lot of us are working hard. We kind of keep track of where our money goes, and sometimes it's hard to make ends meet, but we still want to smell good and we want a great alternative to spending that much money. Well, look no further than Aroma Concepts. Aroma Concepts USA has this amazing fragrance, and you can pick it up for 60 bucks, guys. And this fragrance smells to me about 85% the same as Initio's Oud for Greatness. And you may ask, how do I know? Well, I have a decant that's almost gone, and every time I compare it, every time I do a blind smell test with my family, they can hardly smell the difference. Now, there are some subtle differences, but guys, all in all, this fragrance is still blended well. It still has that same great scent profile, guys, with the saffron giving you that bittersweet, leathery vibe, the freshness coming from the lavender. You've got that nice, sweet nuttiness coming from the nutmeg. You've got, of course, you've got a strong dose of oud, but not a medicinal oud, a nice, smooth, beautiful woody oud. And then in the base, you've got that patchouli and musk, guys. This one is so good. This is the perfect fall and winter fragrance. You're going to get 8+ hours on your skin, and it's just a great alternative. Why not save 240 bucks if you're looking for an alternative to Oud for Greatness? Now, I get it. Oud for Greatness is amazing, but this one is not bad either, guys. Again, this is from Aroma Concepts. This is called Ministry of Oud Greatness, guys. It is a great pickup for 60 bucks. All right, a next one that I'm getting a lot of joy of wearing right now is from the house of John Varvatos, and this is called John Varvatos Oud. This one is such a great presentation. I really, really love the way this bottle looks. It just has that Middle Eastern look to me, and I love, love, love this fragrance. Let me spray it real quick, and I'll tell you what I think. Oh, man. There is a beautiful freshness in this fragrance coming from the rose. I smell that rose immediately along with the sweetness of the cinnamon. You get a nice tobacco nuance in here. Of course, you've got nutmeg, and then it's got a little bit of depth coming from the juniper and the cypress. There's a little bit of spiciness coming from the cardamom as well, guys. And most oud fragrances are going to be followed up with saffron. And I don't know why, but I think saffron is just a note that goes really, really well. It helps lend to that bittersweet, leathery vibe going on. But guys, I really love the rose in this one. Also, this fragrance is nice and smoky. The oud is not that sharp, and it's just got that nice leathery vibe. But again, the rose in here just really makes this one nice and mass appealing and very fresh as well. So I'm a big fan of this fragrance. I wish it lasts a little bit longer. I get about 6 hours on my skin. It projects at about an arm's length. Really, really nice fragrance for how much this costs. I don't think this fragrance cost me all that much. And so for the price, this is a great pickup. And if you're looking for a mass appealing, more friendlier oud, this is definitely a good one to own. All right, guys, next one on the list is probably one of my favorites on this list that I'm going to present to you. This is by Chopard, guys. This is called Oud Maliki. Guys, in every sense of the word, this is elegant, this is classy, this is gorgeous. It has a bright, bright opening. It's so fresh, it's so vibrant, guys. It's one of my favorite oud fragrances that I own. Now, the oud is not medicinal, and it's not even all that strong. It's pretty nuanced in this fragrance, but it's definitely there. You get a nice grapefruit and lavender on the top. You've got some tobacco in here. You got some spices. Of course, you've got oud. and then a little bit of a leathery vibe, and you're getting that freshness coming from the ambergris. This, guys, is so good. You get about 6 hours on your skin, so you're not going to get a lot of performance. It's not beast mode. It's going to project at about an arm's length, but it's all about the scent with this one. If you're looking for something to stand apart, this is like one of those fragrances that not all your friends and family are going to be wearing. You're definitely going to stand apart, and you're definitely going to smell confident. You're definitely going to have this, air of, just invincibility with this fragrance. It's just so gorgeous and so opulent. One of my favorites in my collection for sure. All right, guys, the next one on my list is one of my favorite pickups this year. Honestly and truly, I mean that, guys. This is a limited release. I think it was released in the Middle East and, just to a limited market. But this is from Armani. This is called Stronger With You, Oud. Guys, this is amazing because I already like the Stronger With You series. And this has that same amazing, great DNA, that gourmandish DNA, that's a little bit vanillic, that's a little bit boozy. And this has that strong, nutty, gourmandish vibe. This has that along with a little bit of leather, along with a lot of oud. This has just got so much depth. It's so dark. It's so delicious at the same time. I get about 8+ hours on my skin. This thing is beast mode. It projects across the room, so don't choke out the room with a lot of sprays. This is one of my favorite pickups this year. One of my favorite oud fragrances I am wearing right now. All right, guys, next one on the list. To me, this is the definition of beginner's oud, okay? Very easy to wear, very mass appealing, very fresh, very almost dusty, powdery oud fragrance. I'm talking about Versace. This is Versace Oud Noir. And this fragrance, I think it's getting harder to find. I'm not sure if it's discontinued. I know I got this for a really good price. This is a great fragrance for all those reasons I already stated, guys. It's just, it's got this nice, dusty, earthy, almost powdery vibe going on with it, guys. It's just so good, and I think it's great for a beginner. Like I said, it's light, it's airy, it's fresh. There's slight leather nuances in this fragrance. I wish it lasts a little bit longer. I get about 4 to 6 hours on my skin. It projects at about an arm's length. But guys, if you're looking for an oud fragrance to get started with, look no further than this one right here. All right, talked about a gourmandish oud fragrance earlier with this fragrance right here, but we've got another one that's also amazing. It's one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. I'm not kidding. It's one of my favorite to wear this time of year, fall, winter. And you guys know me if you've watched this channel long enough. If you're just joining me, you will get to know me. But I love gourmand fragrances. I love sweet, delicious fragrances. And this one by Lancôme, Oud Bouquet, is absolutely opulent, guys. It is so gorgeous. It's got a heavy dose of vanilla. It's just got a lot of amber in this one. It's just a little bit of rose, some praline, and then you've got that oud in here. Guys, this one is so good. This is what the juice looks like. Absolutely beautiful bottle as well in every way possible, guys. A really big fan of this fragrance. This one goes beast mode on my skin again. 8+ hours, huge scent bubble, projects more than an arm's length. One of my favorites right here by Lancôme, Oud Bouquet. Definitely check this one out if you're looking for a nice, opulent, strong, just gorgeous oud fragrance. All right, guys, last but not least, I'm going to make this quick. And I know I've left out a lot. Listen, guys, I know I have. I do have Tom Ford's Oud Wood. I do have Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford. There's a lot of oud fragrances on here. I've definitely tried, Oud Satin Mood. I've tried them all, guys, but, I can't make this video long. So here, in the comments down below, list me some of your favorite oud fragrances that you absolutely adore and love, that you think are easy to wear, or maybe they're not easy to wear. Maybe you just like a strong, in-your-face oud fragrance. Don't be afraid to let me know down in the comments below, and let the listener, the viewer know so they can get some ideas, because we're all feeding off each other here, right? This is a channel for everybody, not just for me. I'm not teaching you guys stuff. You guys teach me too. It's there's synergy here, and this is a give and take relationship. So please let me know down in the comments below some really good ideas for some oud fragrances. I love reading them, guys. I read each and every one of them, and I answer each and every one of them. So last but not least is a creation, speaking of oud wood, is a creation by Richard Herpon called Oud Symphony. And I have this traveled size, but this is what the bottle would look like. Now this one is Tobacco Royale. So this is what the bottle would look like, But here's the travel size of Oud Symphony, guys, and all I can tell you is it is a symphony. These notes are so gorgeous, guys. This is a boozy, fruity, vanillic, tobacco oud fragrance, a little bit of amber, guys. It is so gorgeous. Let me spray it real quick because this one is very addicting. Oh, man, I love that black currant mixed with that rum. It is so good. And then you've got that passion fruit just hitting you upside the nose. It is so sweet and so gorgeous. You've got Rose Absolute, which is an absolute expensive ingredient, giving this a beautiful freshness, guys. Tonka, praline, incense. You know, incense, saffron, these are all notes that go so good with oud, guys. And this fragrance is absolutely spectacular. Love, love, love this fragrance, guys. You're going to get about 8 hours on your skin. You're going to get about an arm's length projection. And if you want to get one of these limited collection releases from Precious Liquid, the bottles look like this. They're absolutely gorgeous. The juice is dark. If you want to get one of these, if you want to get this Oud Symphony, I highly recommend it. Just check out my link below and you can use my promo code SCOTT20 to save $20 off your next purchase, guys. These are very luxurious, expensive fragrances. $275 for these fragrances. So take the promo code SCOTT20 and take $20 off your purchase. You're going to thank me later, guys. This fragrance right here, even this one, Tobacco Royale, I know we're talking about oud, is one of my favorite tobacco scents in my collection. They have so many good fragrances, so definitely try Tobacco Royale or Oud Symphony, guys. So, what are some of your favorite oud fragrances? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, if you liked this video, if you got any value from it whatsoever, which I know you did, hit that thumbs up button. Tell all your friends and family about the video, share it with them, and then hit that subscribe button because I want you to be a part of my family so we can learn from each other. It doesn't cost you anything. It won't hurt you. Just hit the subscribe button down below and hit those bell notifications off to the side. And guys, I always look forward to talking to you and seeing you in the next video. And until then, I hope wherever you are finding peace and happiness, and I'll see you guys next time.